Ripple VP of Corporate Strategy and Operations, Emi Yoshikawa, announced that Ethan MacBrough, a seasoned blockchain researcher, is returning to Ripple. He had been at Ripple-backed startup Coil for nearly 3 years. MacBrough has a degree from Reed College and has previously worked at Ripple as a research intern and research engineer. Coil, which was supported by Ripple with a $1 billion XRP grant and $4 million seed funding, announced in February 2023 that it was preparing to sunset its operations. Coil had been in operation for the past 4 years. This article is an exciting announcement that Ethan MacBrough, a seasoned blockchain researcher, will be returning to Ripple after almost 3 years at Ripple-backed startup Coil. MacBrough is a mathematician and software engineer, and his previous work at Ripple included research intern and research engineer. The article also outlines the timeline of MacBrough's work, as well as Ripple's grant and seed funding for Coil, which is preparing to sunset its operations. Additionally, the article notes that XRP has seen a recent surge in trading to levels unseen since early November 2022. Investors were concerned on Friday with a new threat to the global banking system and ongoing worries about U.S. monetary policy. This resulted in a sink in cryptocurrency prices. This follows the acquisition of Credit Suisse by UBS for $3.2 billion and the recent failure of multiple U.S. banks. Analysts for Bitcoin mining equipment and hosting provider Blockware Solutions wrote that BTC's resistance had formed at $28,800. Additionally, the SEC has warned Coinbase of a potential enforcement action for possible securities violations. Coinbase's success is crucial for the long-term growth of crypto, as it is a key option for people to get started with crypto in the US. This article analyzes the current state of the cryptocurrency market and how it is being affected by the new threat to the global banking system, the Deutsche Bank stock plummet, and US monetary policy. It also examines the current resistance at $28,800 for Bitcoin, the 9% decline of Layer 2 blockchain Optimism's OP token, and the equity market's reaction. Finally, the article looks at how regulatory enforcement issues, such as the SEC warning to Coinbase, could potentially impact the crypto market. Overall, this article provides an in-depth look at the present state of the cryptocurrency market and its potential future. Aztec Network announced the sunsetting of one of its projects, Aztec Connect. Aztec Connect was a Ethereum zero-knowledge rollup allowing for private payments. The company said the decision was based on commercial reasons, such as the need for half of the team to support a single node. The project was not as stable and scalable as desired. Aztec Network plans to focus on developing their new programming language Noir. This language will allow for the creation of private Ethereum smart contracts and compliance tools. They will not run their own node, but instead provide software tools for others to do so. This article provides an in-depth look at the reasons behind the decision of the London-based company Aztec Network to sunset its Ethereum zero-knowledge rollup product, Aztec Connect. The company cites commercial reasons for its decision and not regulatory fears, despite the recent spate of regulatory crackdowns in the crypto industry. It is noted that the company had raised VC funding over the past 2 years, and that it plans to focus on developing Noir, a programming language that would help create zero-knowledge powered, private Ethereum smart contracts. The article provides a detailed look at the company's plans for the future, and addresses the issue of decentralizing the technology. Overall, it provides an interesting insight into the business decisions of a well-known crypto firm.